Alright, today we're going to be covering mission She Sells Sanctuary, or sorry, Stealing Beauty, which is mission 10 of the NSA campaign.
There is an Imperial assault force closing in.
Dr. McNeil is in command of a military facility, sir. She hasn't mentioned it to me.
McNeil is leading a top-secret project vital to our survival. A joint effort between the Science Directorate and the Defense Force. Strictly need-to-know information, Captain.
Does this have something to do with what Alice was carrying to Mannerheim Tunnel?
Yes, it does, Captain.
And this very important facility isn't defended, General?
Major Grant was in charge of its defenses, but he has strangely disappeared along with his troops. All contact with him was lost just before the Terran assault force was sighted. Very unnerving, Captain.
Sir, Grant wouldn't just up and disappear.
So Major Grant has vanished, which is
Lacroix's at the perimeter. We're completely outnumbered.
interesting.
We can't let them get my research.
Don't worry, Alice. We'll get there. Be ready to evacuate if we can't stop the attack.
Alright,
Yes, sir. At once. Okay.
so we have Lacroix helping us in this mission. We start off with the landing zone controlled with us, or by us. And instead of sending our starting units to the landing zone, we're instead going to send them down to the southeast. This corner over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to use our advanced forces here to cut the enemy off from its landing zones, which is not only an excellent strategy in this level that's a little bit unorthodox, but actually, surprisingly enough, a necessary strategy when playing on hard difficulty. At least I would say mostly necessary, simply because in the playthroughs that I tried previously, trying to just hold out at the base, the enemy masses so much aerodyne or helidyne support that it just makes it almost impossible to sustain against the defense for the entire mission against that many units. It just becomes ridiculous. But as you can see, the enemy has these two landing zones down here.
I have new targets.
And since they're completely on the offensive, they have no defensive ability whatsoever, which is going to be very beneficial for us. Taking out some howitzers. And you've got some Ravager Pterodynes that spawn soon into the mission and can be joined up with our away squad here.
He's dead.
Affirmative, sir.
New targets. We're taking hits. Executing.
I'll do it, sir. Leave it to me. Sir, we're under fire.
Good on you.
Alright.
We've lost
I'm gonna
a
give
victory
Lacroix the
location.
artillery.
We're being surrounded.
She's gonna
You've
go
gotta help us.
take them for defense. I don't have much use for these attacks because, like I said, there's not much in the way of defenses. It's all mobile units. I'm gonna send some units to go help Lacroix while I'm doing this away team stuff.
We're in the pipe. Affirmative, sir.
And the infantry I called down earlier, as you can see, have moved, are moving against that radar station there.
I'm on top of it. I'm on it. I'm on it. Okay.
And
boss. These imps are part of Valana's elite troops. I'm getting one of those feelings again.
Sergeant Rouse
I'm on it.
letting us know that
Sir,
there's
we're
something
under
fishy
fire.
going on.
Taking heavy flak.
And I've given Lacroix my the defenders at the base because I don't have the time at the moment to manage them
I'll
efficiently.
do it, sir.
So instead of just letting them sit there and
I'll do
get
it,
shot
sir.
at while I'm trying to do this away team stuff, it's better to just give Lacroix the units instead.
Drop ship at base.
And you can see on my mini-map,
Leave it to me.
I've got my snipers shooting up those tanks that are defending this position.
New target.
Not all of them are firing though, so I try to
Sir,
rearrange
we're under
them.
fire.
Consider it done. I'm on top of it.
My units are taking that drop zone
Enemy dispatched.
back towards the south of
This
the
isn't
map right
working.
now.
It's only a matter of time before we're overrun.
And the primary objective updates as time passes,
Take cover.
as you can
Upload all my
see.
data to GenNet Intel's
Here's
new
some
database. We can't afford to lose it.
early examples of
focused.
how many Halodynes the
At
enemy
least
likes
30
to
minutes
accumulate.
early,
You can see there's a large group of them there. They start bringing additional groups of that size every few
We'll give me
minutes.
as much time as
Bring
you
it
can.
on.
If I can manage to
Especially
upload the
when
whole
they
thing,
still
we're
have
under
the
fire.
landing
Handle
zone.
this
You got
generator
it,
for
sir.
you.
Well, now the thing about this mission is the enemy actually gets
Stay focused.
spawns as well. So even if we capture both landing zones, there's still going to be enemy waves coming in.
Sir.
I need repairs.
There's no way to really end the mission early
Reinforcements deployed.
in that sense.
They're aiming
And I'm
for
sending
my
some of
ass.
my units straight across to the next
Okay.
landing zone
Crawling like a bird.
because I don't want to
Turn fire.
screw
Enemy
around
in
really.
sight, sir. You got it, sir.
I've got
Good
those
on ya.
APCs
Got their brain.
smoke screen mode,
Right, sir.
and then have the
Okay.
siege
Enemy
soldiers
in my
get out
scope.
and engage
sir.
their
We can
secondary
do it.
mode while that
I
smoke
am
screen is still
dominating.
up.
We've
So I
secured a
can
landing zone. Drop ship at base.
secure
Enemy
this
in
from the
sight,
enemy.
sir. We're pinned down.
We've lost
We're
a
pinned
victory
down.
I'm gonna send
location.
my Ravagers up and join those guys and send
They're
those
aiming
rocket
for my
turbines,
ass.
and then leave
We're under heavy fire.
just a unit or
Affirmative, sir.
two at that
Concentrate
first
fire.
landing zone
Stay
to secure
focused.
it.
We're compromised. Enemy in sight, sir.
And the snipers are making
Don't
some
exactly.
headway against those
Concentrate
Hoverdynes.
fire. I am on fire. We're pinned down. Consider it done.
It's time to start. Oh, not
on
yet.
top of it.
Almost went to go
Incoming.
capture the victory
I
point, but
thought exactly. I'm on top of it. I'm on top of it. I'm on
We've
top of
secured
it.
a landing zone.
Consider it done.
alright, I now have
Concentrate
both
fire.
of the
I am
landing
dominating.
zones, and they're going to be pretty much secured for the rest of the mission because the enemy doesn't really the remaining forces aren't going to move to recapture them. From here on out, we've just severely crippled the
Not
enemy,
a ticket to hell.
and they'll still get enemy. They'll still get reinforcements.
Consider it done.
That they'll be more limited to only the reinforcements that spawn on the map instead of those plus dropship reinforcements.
Bad news, guys.
Not to mention we have more AP ourselves thanks to those dropship landing pads
We're
being
under heavy
captured.
fire.
And these Halodynes are already starting to give us a headache even though there's only a few of them by destroying our dropships, which
We captured a victory location.
sucks because I just lost a cargo hold full of snipers.
Consider it done.
By the way,
I'm on top of
as you
it.
can see, even how fast we've moved, look at all those Halodynes they have now. It's pretty insane.
I'm on it. I'm on it. You got it, sir.
I'm just gonna maintain our defenses here.
Yes, sir. Crystal clear. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. At once.
And we gotta wait for a dropship to be rebuilt right now. But I'm sending some of my snipers back. Since these Halodynes are completely incapable
Exactly.
of attacking infantry,
I'm on top of it.
their weakness comes in the form of Marines and
I'm on top of
snipers,
it.
which can both shoot the Halodynes. The snipers in particular are pretty good at doing so as well.
My thought exactly.
So I'm going to deploy my snipers and have them start shooting down these Halodynes.
Get me out of here.
And while those Halodynes destroyed most of my other defenses, at the very least we still got a ton of infantry securing the area.
We're
In
losing
order
a
to pull
victory
my
location.
snipers back,
My
I'm gonna
thought
have to bring
exactly.
more
I'm on
infantry
top of
to
it.
resecure this
I'm
position
on top of
later.
it. My thought exactly.
So unfortunately, with that
Consider it done.
Helidyne attack, it's kind of
We're compromised.
made me have to put that
Get
off
me
for
out
now.
of here. I'm on top of it. Consider it done.
We've lost a
Consider
victory
it done.
location.
You can
We're
garrison
down.
your units inside these
Consider it done.
towers here,
I'm on top of it.
and there's some more towers
I'm on top
further
of it.
out that can be garrisoned as well.
Consider it done. I'm on top of it.
We got 15 minutes remaining. And our dropship's now built, so get some
All bad guys.
dudes to help out with this
We're
aircraft.
compromised. We're pinned down.
And we're gonna send for a few
Down for the
siege
count.
soldiers and a whole bunch of
We're
snipers.
pinned down. Consider it done.
Got a ticket to hell.
I'm getting my snipers
My
in that
thought
building.
Exactly. My thought exactly. More bad guys.
Now our allies brought some units. Interestingly, it seems like the allies' dropship's turret doesn't work.
Reinforcements
Or at
deployed.
least
I see the enemy.
that time it didn't.
My thought exactly.
Well,
We're
if I remember, it
compromised.
usually does.
We're compromised. We're compromised.
We're gonna deploy our
Enemy taken
snipers to the
down.
rear of our base,
Annihilated.
Easily
help
done.
out against these Helidynes. Another dropship do
Copy
some
that.
assisting
Later, losers.
until it gets too damaged to stay
I see
further.
the enemy.
I'm on
And
it.
what's nice is that it can
I'm on
outrun
it.
those missiles, so
I'm on it.
just send it back to
I'm
base
on it.
right before it dies, and
I can't do that. I'm on it.
everything will be alright.
Easily done.
And these snipers are
I'm
starting
on
to
it.
really drop these Helidynes now, as you can see.
I'm on it.
Whittle their numbers.
Bring it on.
And you got
Enemy
siege soldiers
taken
now
down.
up in the tower to help protect
Stay
against
focused.
vehicles.
He's down for the count.
There's so many though that
Bring it on.
kind of getting overpowered.
We're compromised.
And
They're
need to
frosty.
make sure that we
Mark
hold
what
this
exactly.
landing zone. Because
Consider
if
it
the enemy
done.
takes it, we lose.
Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Got more allied
Down for the
reinforcements. Just gonna bring a whole bunch
down.
of infantry to give to my ally here, probably. Or use for
All
myself.
bad guys.
Because their missiles will prove useful against these vehicles.
We're compromised.
And although I don't do it because at this point while I'm playing the game, I'm still not sure whether or not the enemy is going to try to retake their southern landing zones. Since they don't, I would highly suggest bringing those Ravagers at the very least up with a few other forces and just
Enemy in
leaving
my scope.
a couple units at each landing zone to
Yes,
keep
sir.
those
We
points
can do it.
secured.
Yes, sir. We can do it. Yes, sir. We can do it.
And actually with
I'm
these
tracking a
infantry,
new target.
We're pinned down. Yes, sir. At once.
I'm going to deploy them inside that tower
Yes, sir.
so that
At
we've got
once.
some
Yes, sir. We can do it.
anti-vehicle missiles.
Roger that.
And
Heading
this
back
group of
to base.
infantry is going to start heading towards that
Yes, sir. At
sensor
once.
tower to finish securing it.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. We're under heavy fire. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. We can do it. Yes, sir. We can do it.
I'm going to help out
Incoming.
with them before I
Yes,
get
sir.
them
We can do it.
on their way fully.
Yes, sir.
Get me out of here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can do it. We're pinned down. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. We can do it. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir.
There's a few of them,
Yes, sir.
but
We can
taking
do it.
out
They're everywhere.
far more
Yes, sir. We can do it.
valuable tanks.
Yes, sir. At once.
More bad guys.
And since for some Helidynes, now that we've cleared the enemy aircraft out,
Enemy in my scope.
having our own Helidynes is now much more viable an option.
tracking a new target.
Yes, sir.
We're pinned down.
Bad news, guys. Enemy sighted.
Get me out of here.
Receiving flak.
Alright, got our Helidynes
Taking
now.
heavy flak. Received loud and clear.
We need to start clearing out these
Copy that,
enemy
sir.
tanks a little faster.
Copy that, sir. Received loud and clear.
It'll also allow us
Copy that,
to
sir. Tracking new enemy.
harass advancing squads before they
Receive
even
loud and
reach our
clear.
base. As you can see from the
Crystal
primary
clear.
objective updating,
Copy
there's
that,
10
sir.
minutes remaining.
Received loud and clear. Crystal clear. Received loud and clear.
And what I can even do is send these Helidynes
Copy
to
that.
go take out
Later
those
lasers.
vehicles that were
Copy
at
that,
the
sir.
radar site
Copy that, sir.
without even having to
Receive
really
loud
get
and
my
clear.
infantry that involved. And we're starting to push things around really now.
Enemy lock on.
Gonna give my ally those snipers that were just kind of sitting around
Crystal
there
clear.
doing nothing.
Drop ship at base.
Received loud and clear.
Figured they'll put them to some use.
Yes, sir.
And you're gonna secure
Received
this
loud and clear.
radar here.
Crystal clear. Received loud and clear.
And that way we'll have all the victory points
Received loud and clear.
and landing pads on this map, and we'll be getting a nice AP income.
Yes, sir. We can do it.
And you can kind of see right now the
Taking heavy flak.
occasional squad just
loud
approaching
and clear.
from the
Crystal clear.
southeast there.
Copy that,
And once
sir.
we get the radar up, we'll have
Enemy
vision
lock
over a
on.
wider area,
Good shot.
which will allow us to see more of the advancing units.
Radar tower operational.
Alright, now you can see a better
Back
given
down,
get a better idea where the
Tracking new
enemy
enemy.
units are approaching from, and where they just spawn
LZ
right
vector
off the
flight.
map
Captured a victory location.
to the southeast. And basically they come in like one group of one type of unit at a time. So that's a group of destroyer hoverdynes.
Crystal clear.
There's some remnants of a group
Crystal
of
clear. Crystal clear.
rocket walkers
Heads up.
that are harassing my
Incoming
base
enemies.
at the moment.
Receiving flak. Bad news, guys. Enemy sighted.
Received loud and clear.
And definitely want
I'll
to
try,
avoid
sir.
those with my Helidynes. And interestingly, if you have engineers next
Heads
to your
up.
landing
Enemy.
pad, when your dropship touches down to put its units,
I'll try, sir.
or to take the units out of its cargo hold,
Copy that, sir.
it'll get close enough to the point where your engineers can actually do some quick heals on it, but only for that split
do my
moment
best.
while the dropship's down by the ground. As you saw, my dropship actually got healed by about 100 hit points,
I'll
which
try,
is very
sir.
useful. You just park some engineers near a landing pad,
I'll try, sir.
and if one of your
Heads up.
dropships is kind
Enemies.
of hurt, you can heal it up a little bit that way.
Yes, sir. Copy that, sir. Received loud and clear. Received loud and clear. Copy that, sir. Taking heavy flak.
Alright, we got
Taking heavy flak.
this missile strider
That's
we want
how
to
it's
take care of.
Copy that, sir.
We got another
Crystal
wave
clear.
of
Received loud and
enemy
clear.
Helidynes.
Copy that, sir. Good
We're
shot.
gonna pull back before they
Taking heavy
take out
flak.
all my units.
Heads up. Enemies. We are being shot at. We're being shot at, sir. Get me out of here.
Need to get more snipers. Help take out all those aircraft. The thing that sucks about those Helidynes is they just bring so many at once that they can overwhelm you.
Copy that, sir.
And
Got a
just
ticket to
destroyed
hell.
all our vehicles.
Received loud and clear. Copy
Which
that,
really
sir.
sucks, but we'll have
Received loud and clear.
our
Crystal
dropship
clear.
on the way soon.
Taking heavy flak. Taking heavy
We're
flak.
gonna start
Taking
engaging
heavy
them
flak.
while our
Taking heavy
dropship's
flak.
on the way.
Target eliminated.
Received loud and clear.
We're under heavy fire.
So I want to make sure my
Taking heavy
dropship
flak.
touches down.
Package delivered.
These
Tracking new
snipers.
enemy.
I'm on top of it.
Now that was a good
I got
shot.
my snipers deployed and they're gonna start shooting those guys out of the air.
Termination successful.
Enemy lock on. Copy that, sir. Crystal
I
clear.
still got 5 Helidynes left, so not all of them were
Domination
lost.
Enemy lock on. Crystal clear.
We're pinned down.
Received loud and clear. Copy that, sir.
We're pinned down. We're pinned down. We're compromised.
Copy that. Later, losers.
Enemy lock on.
We're compromised.
Taking heavy flak. That's how it's handled.
Damn, lost
Get me out
on
of
my
here.
elite
I thought
Helidynes.
exactly.
Received loud and
My
clear.
defenses are kind of
Drop
faltering
ship at
again,
base.
but
I've spotted one.
Since
Received loud and clear.
the enemy still doesn't have a drop
Received
zone,
loud and clear.
we're doing okay. So at the very least, we
taken
can
down.
recover
Now
from
that was
this.
a good shot.
I'm gonna send more Helidynes and an engineer.
Received loud and clear.
The Helidyne attack waves don't come that
All
often
bad guys.
without drop zones, which is nice too. They're mostly just destroyers.
More bad guys.
I got a bunch of infantry that aren't being used up there.
Termination successful.
Let's do something about it. And give
More
LaCroix
bad
the
guys.
units. That brings our AP income up.
We're pinned down. We're pinned down.
Tracking new enemy. Crystal clear.
Let's take out these
Incoming.
destroyers before they mess
That's
up
how
our
it's
base.
handled. I'll try, sir. Enemy lock on.
Target annihilated.
Crystal clear. Enemy lock on. Now that was a good shot.
I'm giving LaCroix the snipers
That's
as
how
well.
it's handled. Received loud and clear. Now that was a good shot. Now that was a good shot. Received loud and clear. Crystal clear. Taking heavy flak. Crystal clear. Taking heavy flak. Received loud and clear.
And since none of these things can even shoot air,
Drop ship
I don't have
at
to worry
base.
about the fact
Crystal
that
clear.
a lot of my Helidynes are damaged.
That's how it's handled.
I can just keep
that was a
harassing
good
these
shot.
guys.
That's how it's handled. Crystal clear.
I'm gonna send some artillery
Tracking
and
new
rocket
enemy.
pterodynes for support.
Coordinates set. We are in the pipe.
Received loud and clear. Crystal clear. Received loud and clear. Received loud and clear. Crystal clear.
Heads up. Incoming enemies. Target eliminated.
Copy that, sir. Crystal clear.
I'm gonna give LaCroix our
Ship
artillery.
standing by.
Affirmative.
And
Affirmative, sir.
see
Yes,
the
sir.
second
Crystal clear.
secondary ability of the rocket pterodyne deploys this
Affirmative.
shield thing. I believe it's effective against enemy artillery.
I'll try, sir.
But that's about it.
Roger,
It doesn't
Wilco.
stop all
Roger,
fire. That's a
Wilco.
definite thing.
Heads up. Incoming enemies.
Maybe
Crystal
it
clear.
stops rockets too.
Received loud and clear.
I'd have to check again.
Crystal clear.
But if I
Enemy
end
lock
up
on.
using it, I'll explain it more thoroughly.
Good shot.
In the sense of using
Copy
it
that, sir.
effectively. It's not
New
about to be
targets.
effective when I use it now.
Drop ship at base.
You can
That's
see
how
that
it's handled.
didn't really do
One more on the
much.
bobby. Enemy lock on. Copy that, sir.
If it did,
Received
I'm
loud
not
and
sure.
clear. Received loud and clear. Taking heavy flak. That's how it's handled.
Taking out
Taking
these
heavy
guys.
flak. Received loud and clear.
No, LaCroix is
Crystal clear.
making
Copy that,
effective
sir.
use of that artillery.
Received loud and clear.
We've just got a couple minutes left here in our defensive
Received
space.
loud and clear. Tracking new enemy. Received loud and clear.
Right now with more destroyer
Crystal clear. Received loud
hover
and clear.
downs. Oh, only 30 seconds.
That
Alright.
handled.
So yeah, with
I've
more
spotted
destroyer
one.
hover downs here, you don't even have to worry about
Now that was a good shot. Received loud and clear.
just shooting them up. Because
That's
they
how
can't
it's
fire
handled.
back on our helidynes.
That's how it's handled.
See how they like getting
Good
messed
shot.
up by a bunch of aircraft. I was gonna say something else, but
Now that was a good
Time's
shot.
up, Alice. Drop everything and head for the east exit. I've got an escort waiting for you.
right,
The gate
mission's
is gonna
over.
be a mess, but
We
I think
have
I got it
one.
all. I'm on my way.
But
This is Corporal Newman at Radar Ops. I got incoming air units closing in on Dr. McNeil. They're not ours, Captain.
uh-oh. Our lady friend.
Again, your name is held in battle with Kahal. Your liberation of the rogue will do no use. The appetites, the weak ones. In the name of Clan Kayhatz, I claim the female McNeil as prize for Vlana Imperator.
I have no
You've got
idea
incoming
why
flights.
Alice
Get the
decided
hell
to
out
take
of
the
there.
back route. It's
see them, Jacob.
completely unsecured by our forces.
You alien bastards. One mark on her skin and I'll flay you alive.
Stupid bitch. Whatever. Not so much, just like, what about our helidynes? But whatever. Anyways.
There was nothing you could do, Captain. The MSD-12 facility could not be held. This has been an unfortunate ordeal.
Unfortunate, General. I really don't give a damn about the facility.
Calm down, soldier. I sympathize. Now is the time when your true mettle will be tested. Will you falter under the shadow of the Imperator, or stand proud despite your losses and hold true to the traditions of the Northern Star Alliance?
Sir, I'm going to get her back.
We will discuss that when I return, Captain. I must attend an important council meeting.
General, while you're meeting with bureaucrats, Vlana is probably torturing Alice.
When I get back, Captain, I trust that is clear. Warhurst, out.
Guess what's really about to happen.